Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is JJ. I hope you're doing well. I have 20 rolls of Loomis half dollars, Kennedy half dollars. We're going to go ahead and hunt these today. Hopefully you can come across some more silver. I picked up 2 silvers so far on the year, so we have 2 on the scoreboard. They're 40 percenters. I believe one was a 68 and the other was a 69. And we're looking for some 90 percenters. If we can come across that today, that would be great. That'd be 1964. And then of course, if we can get any Ben Franklin's, or even before that, Walking Liberties, or even before that, Barber's half dollars, that would be awesome. But we'll take what we can get, and let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna move these on over. I'm going to try to bring you guys in for the action points, just so the video doesn't take forever. But I'm excited to hunt through these Loomis rolls, see if there's any goodies in here. Alright, let's zoom on in. Let's start with this first one here. This is always the best part. Last video I had a ton of bicentennials. I would like to get a couple proofs. That would be awesome. Or any, I would also like to get some not intended for circulation, some NIFCs. I didn't get any of those last video. This is the best part, the reveal here. Looking for silver. These all look okay. You can definitely tell whether it's a 40%er or a 90%er. Just look at that edge and you'll know. All right, let's go through this one. So here's what I'll do. I'll go through this one together, and then on each of the rolls that I open, so you guys can get that same kind of Christmas feeling that I get each time I open a roll, just like a gift. I'll bring you guys in for those, and then I'll bring you in for, as I go through them, quick recaps if I come across, you know, NIFCs or anything like that. So we'll go through this one together, and then there we go. Bicentennial. There is certainly not a session without that bicentennial. You got to have a bicentennial. So I'm happy to put the first one on the board there, followed by a second, Independence Hall. So that's the difference there on that reverse versus kind of with that presidential seal image. Okay, put that over by the bicentennials. 71, got a 72, 71, 99, and a bicentennial. Thank you very much. 81, 74, 98, 71, 96. We're looking for those NIFCs, those not intended for circulations, after so including 2002 up to 2020, low mintage, and then of course any of those estimates or proofs. You'll tell by how shiny and mirror-like the image is. And then of course another bicentennial to add to the list. All right, bring you guys in here for roll number 2, and then after this one, I'll bring you guys in for the highlights. Alright, let's see. We're looking for some silver. You can clearly tell the edge when there is silver, as you guys saw from my last video. Doesn't look like there's any silver, so alright, I'll go through these real quick and I'll loop you guys back in on row number 3, so stay tuned. Alright everyone, back. Kind of built a little castle over here to the right. Just finished out that second roll. Gonna move on to this third roll now, so let's take it down. Let's sit here, just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, yep, so on to the third roll, and no silver, as you guys saw, because I'm bringing you in for each time I open these up. But we added a bunch of bicentennials, of course. A lot of bicentennials. Let's kind of clean this up a little bit. All right, here we go. Let's see. Don't see any silver. Okay. All right, I'll go through these real quick and I'll bring you guys in when I start the fourth row. Hang tight. All right, everyone, back. Just finished out that third row. A lot of bicentennials, as you would have guessed. On to the fourth. Here we go. Looking for some silver. Don't see any silver. All right, I'll hunt these. I'll loop you guys back in shortly. All right, everyone, back with the next roll. See, getting a little glare. All right, no silver. All right, I'll hunt these and bring you guys in here soon. All right, everyone, back with the next roll. Had some bicentennials from the last one, added that to the pile. Give you guys a recap on that here soon. Next roll, here we go. Doesn't look like there's any silver in there. All right, everyone. Back. We are on to roll. Let's see, we have 5, 10, 1, 2, 3. All right, so here we go. 14 remaining. Done 6 so far. Any silver? All right, no silver. I'm going to do another quick opening. I'll do, let's see, that was one. I'll do this one. I'll do these two as well. While you guys are here, I'll just open up all of these and then I'll hunt these, bring you guys back in for this lower half, the remaining 10. Looking for some quick hits on the silver. Doesn't look like I see any. What's this guy? Looks like copper on the edge of that. That's a 72. Okay, nothing there. Open up this one. Come on, Loomis. Let's put out some silver. There's got to be at least one in here somewhere. I hope. Oh, what's this one? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Alright, and then one more. And then I'll go into the details of the 4 that I just opened. Alright, nothing that stands out. Alright, I'm going to hunt these 4 and I'll bring you guys back in on the next recap. Stay tuned. Alright, everyone, back. Just finished out those 4 that I opened for everyone to see if we could pick up some silver. I haven't come across anything too interesting. Obviously, got my bicentennials over here. Bicentennial $half starting to stack up. I did come across this one here. And it looks like someone punched a hole in it, which, I don't know, maybe this was like a little necklace or something they were trying to make out of this. But it is a 2006 D, and it's within that date range of not intended for circulation, NIFC, but with the little hole in it. And then it's got the ring of death around it too, if you guys can see that from the little coin machines, but it is a 2006 NIFC. I would have preferred one without a hole in it, but hey, you take what you can get. So I'll go ahead and put that in the NIFC pile, first of the year. And let me go ahead and get rid of some of these rolls, the paper, and then we'll get started on the next 5. Alright, where did I put that? Right over here, NIFC. Alright, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll open that together, and to see if there's any silver, I'll go through those, and then I'll do a quick recap, and then we'll get started on the remaining 5. Alright, so no silvers yet, but let's see if we can break our streak here. Let me go ahead and zoom on in, and let's see. Then these next 5 that I opened here in front of everyone, we can get a silver. Doesn't look like any silvers there. Alright, next one. Oops, doesn't look like it. Alright, let's do 3 more, and then I'll go through those. Looking for some S-mints, NIFCs. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's a 1990. That's not even close. Okay, doesn't look like it. Alright, 2 left for this quick pile here. No silver. And last one here, and then I'll go through those and then bring you guys in, bring everyone in for a recap on that. By the way, if you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, go ahead and do that for JJ. I really appreciate it. Alright, no silvers in this one. Okay, I'll go through these and I'll bring everyone back in here shortly. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, added to the bicentennial pile, as you can see over here, the 2 to the left. No NIFCs, no proofs. Obviously we haven't come across any silver yet. We have 5 to go. Last batch of 5 here. So we'll open up all 5 of these together. And then same thing, I'll finish out by going through them, and then I'll conclude with that recap. Alright, here we go. Let's open this one up. Alright, don't see any silver. Alright, that's 1. Let's do the next one. Same thing, no silver. Looking for those silver edges so we can see if it's a 40% silver or a 90%. Because that means the value of this $50 is worth a lot more than a $50. Okay, nothing there. No silver there. And I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. Hope that this last one has some silver in it. Otherwise, I'll hunt through these last 5, and then I'll finish off with the recap. Maybe we'll come across some NIFCs or something else. Alright, doesn't look like there's any silver in this one. Alright, I'll bring everyone back in for the final recap. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, back with the final recap. So didn't come across anything additional outside of the bunch of bicentennials, $50 obviously there, and then that one NIFC, kind of, sort of, except someone punched a hole in it, and it's got the Ring of Death, but it is a 2006. And that's pretty much it. So no silver this session. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next hunt. Take care.